What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Tiffany Marie. I go by Chef Marie. I'm a personal chef. I'm also a culinary mentor. So if you are a chef, you are a baker, or anybody in the culinary industry, you've definitely landed in the right place. So if you're new here, go ahead and like and subscribe so you can continue to follow me and get educated and get free game that I drop daily on my Instagram page, on TikTok. Also, I post videos on YouTube educating people about the business side of the culinary industry. So let's get right into it. So today we're going to be talking about mentorship. I know a lot of people don't understand the value. They don't understand what mentorship is, what it means, and how you can benefit from it. So me personally, I have invested in mentorship multiple times. I just recently invested in mentorship about probably last year, and I invested 5 figures into mentorship. And I know a lot of you probably are thinking like 5 figures. She crazy as hell. But no, mentorship is the key to get you to where you're trying to go faster. It gets you in proximity. It brings you around like-minded people and people who know more than you, who can educate you, who can teach you and show you new things and give you that push, give you that drive that you need to reach those goals that you're trying to reach. So I'm gonna just dig a little deeper for you guys because I know a lot of people, they need a little more clarity. They want to actually get into it and understand what mentorship means and why it's beneficial. I'm going to talk a little bit about my personal experience. So I personally would not be doing half of the things that I'm doing now if I had not invested in mentorship. Firstly, let's talk about just speaking, public speaking, getting over the fear of that, being shy, putting myself out there more on social media, creating more content, even being here creating YouTube videos. I've never created YouTube videos until I got into mentorship and understand the importance, the outreach of how it can put you on a different platform. And reach different people and teach different people. Just being on YouTube itself, I would have never got on YouTube before if I had not invested in mentorship. But you have to understand that YouTube reaches a whole different audience of people. So me getting that teaching and that understanding of how YouTube works, why it's beneficial and why I need to be on there, I wouldn't have known that if I wouldn't have invested in mentorship. And I'm definitely seeing the value from it. I'm reaching more clients. I'm reaching more people who need mentorship as far as in the chef industry. And I have a totally different audience of people who are not just looking for services, but looking for understanding of the business side of the chef industry, right? So another thing, posting on social media. I would never put my face on social media. I literally was posting pictures of food, videos of food, things like that. I figured like, okay, I don't need to put my face on here. What do the people need to see me for? They're not buying me, they're buying food. But when you have a business, people are not only buying your product, but they're buying into you as well. And I didn't understand that. Like I said, I didn't understand it until I got into mentorship and understood sales psychology, and how sales works, how people have to be nurtured by you. They have to learn you, understand you, and know you, and be able to feel a connection and understand that you're the best person for that service. You're the best person to complete that job that they are looking to get done. Next, I want to talk a little bit about funding, about financial literacy, things that I didn't understand prior to me opening up a restaurant. So when I opened up my restaurant, I literally had perfect credit. Credit score was up there. But because I did not understand and know about business funding, I didn't know that I could get access to $100,000 in funding because I had a credit profile that was A1. But now I do because I invested in mentorship. I'm not only learning about the business side of my brand, my industry, my niche, which is culinary, but I'm learning about funding and just grants and things like that that will benefit me in my business that will help my business grow. I've literally learned how to set up everything I've literally learned how to set up everything. I know all the data points, the requirements. I know which banks pull from which bureaus and how to strategically apply for funding. Literally, if I would have knew these things when I opened up my restaurant, I wouldn't have been using my own money. I would have been leveraging the bank's money, leveraging other people's money. But those are just things that you get access to, things that you unlock when you decide to invest in yourself and invest in mentorship. So that's why I always tell people, if you don't understand certain things, if you want to get more knowledge and just get educated and reach a higher level, and you see people who have already reached that level, Definitely invest in yourself and invest into mentorship. Don't worry about the cost, worry about the value. If the value is there, the cost should not matter. People are only worried about cost when there's an absence of value. So I would definitely always, like 24/7 now, recommend mentorships to people. I know when I first started, I was like, okay, what I need a mentor for? Why do I need a mentor? I know how to cook. I know how to do this business thing. I'm the best chef out here, but it's beyond the kitchen. And my program is actually called Beyond the Apron because there's so much that goes into business, that goes into this industry that is beyond the apron, beyond the kitchen. You have to understand sales. You have to understand sales psychology, customers, how to engage with clients, how to turn leads into sales, how to convert, how to post content on social media that actually converts into sales, not just likes. Because so many people are just worried about going viral, but they don't understand sales psychology. They don't understand conversion rates. They don't know how to read analytics. And those are the things that you learn in mentorship. Mentorship literally unlocks so many different things, so many different levels, just being in proximity of other people who have done what you've done and have been where you're trying to go. So definitely tap in with me if you are looking for mentorship, if you're a chef, if you're a baker, or anything in the culinary industry, any lane that you're in the culinary industry. If you're new here, again, I've been in this industry for over 11 years, done everything from have a restaurant, own and operate a restaurant, catering business. I've sold plates, which a lot of people starting off typically do. I've done products, digital products, physical products. So just every lane within this industry, I've pretty much covered and mastered. So if you're someone who needs help, if you need structure, if you need automations, if you need access to funding and you don't know how to get to those things, definitely reach out to me. Visit my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, where I drop game daily. And again, if you are new here, definitely subscribe to this page, and I'll see you guys later.